Alright folks, welcome to today's video. In this episode, we're away to do something we've not done for a wee while. We're away to go and check out an abandoned house, which is over here. I've noticed it standing in the middle of the field here when I've driven past, and it looks like the roof and everything's just about falling off it. So we'll go and document it before it's totally fallen down, see what remains of the history. I do apologise for the wind. Hopefully it'll be a bit better once we get over here. This is so cool folks, going to visit a place like this. It's always important never to stand on crops or anything like that if they're in the field. We can see here we've got a grassy strip here that I can walk up without damaging anything. So that's what exploring like this is all about. Just going, having a look and doing no damage. I can hear a little stream here running ferociously. The sun's at an awkward angle today folks for videoing. So there is a farmhouse over to my right, but this little house I'm going to see sits on its own here, and it's got so much character. I can see there's a lot of snow on the hills, and that's making the wind bitterly cold. Now I've come up here a little bit so the wind's not as strong, so it's all good for making this video folks. That's it, we're getting near the house now. So I'm guessing by the looks of this house here it must be 1900-ish, about the 1900 mark. It's probably been a little estate house, or it's maybe been something related to that farm or something there. The wind here is incredible folks. Look at this, there's bits of the roof lying all over the floor here. Here we go, look at this folks, we're in the porch. Oh, so it has had some sort of electricity, look. I wonder how long it's been abandoned. Look at this door latch. The way the door's just fallen off, it's got so much character. And then look at this little Bakelite doorknob. It's cracked with the weather. This is so cool folks, let's go and have a look inside. We'll have to be really careful to look at the roof. And because of the strong wind today, it could be crazy. Look at this, this is like the fire my granny used to have when I was little. Right, we're going underneath the roof folks. There's slates lying on the floor and everything, it's just super dangerous. It's cool to document this house because I believe this is like some of the last years of it looking like this for sure. The way that roof is. See the way the plaster's curved. Oh, I can actually see it. There's potentially a bird in that nest. A little swallow's nest up there. Look at it folks, the floor and everything's just decaying. There's holes in the roof, there's holes in the floor. Every year it decays more and more. Look at this, this must have been the larder. So cool. Wonder what items were stored in here at one time for cooking it, baking. It's such a little house. That must have been the bedroom. Through there. Oh no, actually, sorry. Through the house must have been the bedroom, eh? Look, here's a bit of the fire line over here. There's the front bit. Look at the laughing plaster here. And see there's hooks above the fire. I'm not sure what those hooks would have actually been for up there, but they'll have been there when the building was in use. Look at this window here. This fire's so cool. It's got the tiles on the front of the lid. Look at it folks. classic style there. The good thing with these, I'm sure that these were like ovens on the side, or you could put stuff in there to keep it warm, and it used the heat from the fire. That bit over there used to come over the front, and the reek used to go over the front of there. Like, look at this latch on the living room door here. Old coat hook. Where somebody would have hung that coat. Look at this here. This is just absolutely going to fall down any minute. The lintel's just totally bust. That's it, folks. We're in and out. No hanging about under these dangerous roofs. That would kill you in an instant if that roof fell down. There's no floor here once again. The old fire. This has been a bigger fire. Yeah, so this must have been the living room at this end, would it have been? Yeah, this is the sitting room, living room area. And the far end we looked at there with the kitchen, the cooker and everything must be the kitchen. I call it a cooker, but that fire with the oven bits inside. There's been another wee cupboard here. Wooden shutters on the window, folks. I'm not wanting to go too near that because look at the way it's all just hanging. Any second now with these gusts of wind, boom, could just come down. See the way as well, it's built with red sandstone on the outside, but here on the inside it's these red bricks. Different red bricks to the ones on the outside, obviously. Right, I'll go under this dangerous lintel once again, folks. It's so exciting being in a place like this. Just left standing here, soon it'll just be some four walls. I believe that this door, the door is actually holding that lintel up. So if you were to nudge that door, see that there, that's the point that's holding that whole bit up. Maybe if that came down, this bit here would come down. Here's the difference with the bricks I was saying. Look, here's the type that's on the outside, and look, there's the type that's on the inside. Look at this, it's just so incredible. It looks amazing all over. But there we go, folks. That's the inside of this amazing abandoned little building. I've just noticed another detail. See, there must have been like a mantelpiece mounted here at one time around the fire. It's crazy the noise this is making with the wind, with the laughing plaster, as they call it. As I go out, I'm very careful not to touch anything, because any movement there could knock the place down, I feel. Look at this, I almost had cables running into it. Still got a bit of lead gutter there on it. We'll take a walk around the outside and see how good it looks from here. The old chimney's still standing up there with the can on the top of it. And then look at the view that's been through the garden. This is amazing. How cool would it be to live here and look out your garden over there? Absolutely incredible, folks. What an amazing place. This must be like a little shed here. Once again, the roof's in poor condition. Most of it's lying down. Yeah, it's cool. I wonder what was kept in here at one time. An old lawnmower, an old Atco or something. Wonder where the keys are for these locks nowadays. It's so sad to see a house like this go to waste, but really there's not much you could do with it now anyway, because all those bricks, the bricks have just knackered a lot of them. The sun here is at a bad angle at this side of the building. See, the back roof looks okay, so it's not, well, it's obviously not okay, but the back of the roof's definitely not as bad as the front. Look at the little window for the kitchen. And then the bigger window right next to it here for what must have been the bedroom. This must be the bedroom here. And the gutter's missing off the back of it here. I believe that's probably because it was lead. Here's a bit of it. And then I wonder on these nails. What's been on those nails before? I wonder if it was some sort of plant climbing up the wall there when this garden was in its prime. There's a pile of stones here in front of me. I wonder if that was like. Oh no, actually, that'll just be for the fields when they're doing farming. When this house was in its prime, that was probably a tiny little shrub. Because I think these particular shrubs take years and years to grow. Quite a popular shrub at like big houses. Oh look, we've got an eagle soaring. Can we see that eagle in the sky there, folks? Maybe it won't even show up on this camera, unfortunately. So with this view, this house, and now we've got wildlife as well, folks. It's all going on this week on BKR. Right, we'll leave this place in peace, folks. I would say that roof will be down in no time at all. It's cool to come in here, look. Move on, see what else we can find. So it's been a while since I've been at an abandoned house, folks. They're getting rarer. Ones in this condition is incredible. It's just degrading. That's all I can say. Nobody's actually doing anything with it. Then it's just wide open. The roof's just ready to fall. Sad. But for a house, such a cool location. Look, the snowdrops are starting to come out. It's the time of year for the snowdrops, folks. I'm not sure where the actual road must have come up for this place. It could have potentially been this bit here where I've walked. I'm not giving away the exact location of this house for obvious vandalism reasons, folks. But I don't want anyone coming up here and doing any damage. Like, from here, it just looks so incredible. With a little porch. Houses nowadays don't have character like that. With the little details. They're all just, most of them just look the same as the house next door. Right, folks, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode very soon.